Welcome to Daily Conversations. This is Mr. K.
This is Eric.
Yeah, today is the 3rd of April 2021 and the time now is 6:16 a.m. Well, today is a reading session. So, before we get started, please click the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right, so here we go. Yep, so last time we stopped at line uh which one? 100
178.
and sorry,
178.
178. Okay, so today we start from 179, right?
Mm.
Okay, so would you mind if I start first?
Okay.
Figure 2. We often expect progress to be linear. At the very least, we hope it will come quickly. In reality, the results of our efforts are often delayed. It is not until months or years later that we realize the true value of the previous work we have done. This can result in a valley of disappointment where people feel discouraged. After putting in weeks or months of hard work without experiencing any results. However, this work was not wasted. It was simply being stored. It is not until much later that the full value of previous efforts is revealed.
All big things comes from small beginnings. The seed of every habit is a single, tiny decision. But as that decision is repeated, a habit sprouts and grows stronger. Roots entrench themselves and branches grow. The task of breaking a bad habit is like up- uprooting a power oak within us. And the task of building a good habit is like cultivating a delicate, a delicate flower one day at a time.
Okay, third line.
Is
I
it got
think that
two
one.
pronunciation?
Oh, is it?
Delicate or delicate? I'm not sure. Hmm.
Oh, yeah, because when I check this word, I heard it is like
De- yeah,
delicate.
delicate, right? Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, delicate. Okay, so it's okay. We put it into a different color, and later we go to check it. How about this color?
And
Okay. But what determines whether we stick with a habit long enough to survive the plateau of latent potential and break through to the other side? What is it that causes some people to slide into unwanted habits and enables others to enjoy the compounding effects of good ones?
forget about goals. Forget. Uh, Focus on system instead. Prevailing wisdom claims that the best way to achieve what we want in life, getting into better shape, building a successful business, relaxing more and worrying less, spending more time with friends and family, is to set specific, actionable goals.
For many years, this was how I approached my habits. 2. Each one was a goal to be reached. I set goals for the grades I wanted to get in school, for the weights I wanted to live in the gym, for the profits I wanted to earn in business. I succeeded at a few, but I failed at a lot of them. Eventually, I began to realize that my results had very little to do with the goals I set and nearly everything to do with the system I followed.
In the first slide,
Okay,
approach, is it?
approach.
You
Approach.
pronounce
Oh,
approach.
approach. Okay, yeah.
What is the difference between systems and goals? Is a distinction I first learned from I first learned from Scott Adams, the cartoonist behind the Debut comic. Goals are about the results you want to achieve. Systems are about the processes that lead to those results.
If you are a coach, your goal might be to win a championship. Your system is the way you recruit players, manage your assistant coaches, and conduct practice.
If you are an entrepreneur, your goal might be to build $1 million business. Your system is how you test product ideas, hire employees, and run marketing campaigns.
If you are a musician, your goal might be to play a new piece. Your system is how often you practice, how you break down and tackle difficult measures, and your method for receiving feedback from your instructor.
The measures, you pronounce measures.
Measures. Okay.
Is it measures or measures?
I think
Measure,
it is
or
measures.
sure.
I think it's not sure because the symbol here is this one. So it's sure. Measures.
Okay. Measures.
Yeah.
And the behind is Z, right? Not S, right?
Oh yeah.
Measures. Measures.
It's Zeke. Measures. So just now I pronounced measure or measures. I also forgot.
Yeah.
So
You pronounce measures. Just got
okay.
yeah, got the S sound in between.
Okay. So we practice more these words.
Now for the interesting questions. If you completely ignore your goals and focus only on your system, will you still succeed? For example, if you were a basketball coach and you ignore your goal to win a championship and focus only on what your team does at practice each day, will you still get results? I think you would.
The goal in any sport is to finish with the best score, but it would be ridiculous to spend the whole game staring at the scoreboard. The only way to actually win is to get better each day. In the words of 3-time Super Bowl winner Bill Walsh, the score takes care of itself. The same is true for other areas of life. If you want better results, then forget about setting goals. Focus on your system instead.
Yeah. Go on question. Is it better or better?
Yeah, okay. both is okay. If you pronounce as better, it is more
Better.
about British accent. If you pronounce as better, it is more about American accent.
How about the matter? It doesn't matter. Also,
Yeah, yeah.
also
Also the
apply the
same.
same logic, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
most of the American accent is pronounced like this. They are more smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do I mean by this? Are goals completely useless? Of course, no. Of course not. Goals are good for setting a direction, but systems are best for making progress. A handful of problems arise when you spend too much time thinking about your goals and not enough time designing your systems.
Winners and losers have the same goals. Goal goal setting suffers from a serious a serious case of survivorship bias. We concentrate on the people who end up winning, the survivors, and mistakenly that assume that ambitious goals led to their success while overlooking all of the people who had the same objective but didn't succeed.
Every Olympian wants to win a gold medal. Every candidate wants to get the job. And if successful and unsuccessful people share the same goals, then the goal cannot be what differentiates the winners from the losers. It wasn't the goal of winning the Tour de France that propelled that British cyclist to the top of the sport. Presumably, they had wanted to win the race every year before, just like every other professional team. The goal had always been there. It was only when they implemented a system of continuous small improvements that they achieved a different outcome.
Yeah, third line. Okay, for these words, I think both of us have mispronounced for quite a long time. Yeah, and I only know it today. Yeah, I checked the pronunciation, and it seems like it separates into two parts. So the first part is like differ, and then the stress is on the uh, differentiate. Is something like that.
Differentiate.
Differentiate.
Okay.
Differentiate. Yeah,
Differentiate.
so yeah, the pronunciation stress is on the third uh, syllable. Achieving a goal is only a momentary change. Imagine you have a messy room and you set a goal to clean it. If you summoned the energy to tidy up, then you will have a clean room for now. But if you maintain the same sloppy, pack rat habits that led to a messy room in the first place, soon you'll be looking at a new pile of clutter and hoping for another burst of motivation. You're left chasing the same outcome because you never changed the system behind it. You treated a symptom without addressing the cause.
Uh, there's one word, which is the the pair, new pair, new
Pale.
pair of clutter.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You pronounce you pronounce a pow. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So it's something like pile.
Achieving a goal only changes your life for the moment. There's the counterintuitive things about improvement. We think we need to change our results, but the results are not the problem. What we really need to change are the systems that cause those results. When you solve problems at the results level, you only solve them temporarily. Uh, you only solve them temporarily. In order to improve for good, you need to solve problems at the system level. Fix the inputs and the outputs will fix themselves.
Goals restrict your happiness. The implicit assumption behind any goal is this: once I reach my goal, then I'll be happy. The problem with a goals first mentality is that you are continually putting happiness off until the next milestone. I've slipped into this trap so many times I've lost count. For years, happiness was always something for my future self to enjoy. I promised myself that once I gained 20 pounds of muscle, or after my business was featured in the New York Times, then I could finally relax.
Furthermore, goals create an either-or conflict. Either you either you achieve your goal and are successful, or you fail and you are a disappointment. You mentally box yourself into a narrow version of happiness. This is misguided. It is unlikely that your actual path through life will match the exact journey you had in mind when you set out. It makes no sense to restrict your satisfaction to one scenario when there are many paths to success.
A systems first mentality provides the antidote. When you fall in love with the process rather than the product, you don't have to wait to give yourself permission to be happy. You can be satisfied anytime your system is running. And a system can be successful in many different forms, not just the one you first envisioned.
Problem 4. Goals are at odds with long-term progress. Finally, a goal-oriented mindset can create a yo-yo effect. Many runners work hard for months, but as soon as they cross the finish line, they stop training. The race is no longer there to motivate them. When all of you hard work, when all of your hard work is focused on a particular goal, what is left to push you forward after you achieve it? This is why many people find themselves reverting to their old habits after uh, this is why many people find themselves reverting to their old habits after accomplishment a- accomplished ac- accomplishing a goal.
The purpose of setting goals is to win the game. The purpose of building systems is to continue playing the game. True long-term thinking is goal-less thinking. It's not about any single accomplishment. It's about the cycle of endless refinement and continuous improvement. Ultimately, it's your commitment to the process that will determine your progress.
A system of atomic habits. If you are having trouble changing your habits, the problem isn't you. The problem is your system. Bad habits repeat themselves again and again, not because you don't want to change, but because you have the wrong system for change. You do not rise to the level of your goals, you fail to the level of your systems.
Yeah, yeah, that is fall. It's not fail.
Oh,
Okay. Focusing on the overall system rather than a single goal is one of the core themes of this book. It is also one of the deeper meanings behind the word atomic. By now, you have probably realized that an atomic habit refers to a tiny change, a marginal gain, a 1% improvement. But atomic habits are not just any old habits, however small. They are little habits that are part of a larger system. Just as atoms are the building blocks of molecules, atomic habits are the building blocks of remarkable results.
habits are like the atom of our lives. Each one is a fundamental unit that contributes to your overall improvements. At first, these tiny routines seem insignificant, but soon they build on each other and feel bigger wins that multiply to a degree that far outweighs the cost of their initial investment. They are both small and mighty. This is the meaning of the phrase atomic habits, a regular practice or routines that is not only small and easy to do, but also the source of incredible power, a component of the system of compound growth.
Yeah, first line, I think there is an error in the phonetic symbol, which this one is actually lives. It is a noun. Yeah, it is lives only when it is a verb. Yeah, so it's lives. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, fifth line. This one is routine. So the first syllable is more towards routine. It's not
Okay.
routine or routine.
Hello.
Ah, yeah.
Should I continue to read or?
Okay. Have we? I think we have finished, right?
No.
Not
You
yet.
prepare until here or which line you have prepared?
Let me see. Chapter summary. Okay, let me see. Oh, yeah. I prepare until. Eh? Oh, I think I prepare until there, until where we
Oh,
read. Yeah, it's
until
okay.
where?
You can continue if you want.
Oh, yeah. Then never mind.
Mm. Yeah, because I thought you stop here, so I also stop here.
Yeah, and actually, you click the comment, and I will point out that where I read until. Yeah, the line
Oh,
I read until.
comments.
Mm.
Yeah. May I know where to get the comments?
Oh, the comments. Uh, is on the right corner part. Yeah,
Right.
it's a right corner part. So do you see the shares blue color button and the
Yeah.
left hand
Oh,
side of that
okay.
shares. So you can
Comment
open the
history.
comment. Mm.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So actually here,
Yeah, no
uh,
wonder.
yeah.
No wonder you are so clear where we stop, where we start.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Uh. Okay. Yeah. I would like to make a summary.
Mm.
Okay. And for the part we read, and the author mentioned about some problem that we face when we are building a habit or we change a bad habit. Yeah. And
Mm.
the problem actually is our focus is wrongly placed. Mm. So what does it mean? It actually means that our focus was misplaced. Mm.
Yeah.
And we shouldn't place our focus on our goals. Yeah. And why? The first reason, because winner and loser have the same goal. If we just focus about the goal, if we just focus about whether whether my weight have decreased, or whether uh my examination result have improved. Yeah,
Mm.
all these goals, uh, they will make you have different.
Yeah.
mm, because you only focus there, and winner and loser, they have the same goal. Yeah, it's not like lack of determination, uh, not lack of determination, but it's lack of like awareness of the goal. Yeah, it's not that case. Yeah, loser
Mm.
also know what they want to achieve.
Yeah.
Okay. And what different uh uh, what dif what differ what differentiate what differentiate loser and winner is winner not only know what they want to achieve, they also focus what they want to do, which is the
Mm.
system. Yeah. So what is system? System is the process. It's a process of how we achieve the thing. Yeah, we keep repeat something.
Mm.
So make a small improvement. Yeah, and also this is one of the point. This is also the one of point, and it is the main point that uh the author give this book a name called Atomic Habits, because atomics means many small uh molecules. Okay, many small
Adams.
uh
Yeah.
yeah atoms. Yeah, so it is like in the chemistry. Yeah, the atoms is the is the is the smallest. It's the smallest um, molecules. Mm, yeah. So many small improvement. So it is the atoms will build up the habits. Yeah, and also will build up a successful life. Yeah. So many small improvement um, will will become a good habit, and also it will also uh, lead you to a successful life. Mm.
Hmm.
Yeah. So this is my summary.
Yeah,
Do you
good
have
summary.
anything want to add in?
Yeah, for the part that we read just now, yeah, a few lines that I like very much, but one of it I can remember is something like we try to fix the inputs, and then the output will fix themselves. Yeah,
Mm.
so this is also something like focus
System.
on yeah from on the systems, on the process. And yeah, I think it is really true for what he said. Many people just focus too much on goals and overlook the systems. And for this, I think we will face we will feel like the goal that we want to achieve is more and more difficult, right? If we just focus on goals,
Mm.
but without changing anything in our systems, the
Mm.
process how we uh, achieve the goal, if we don't change it, yeah, it is really impossible for us to make continuous improvement to achieve continuous goal in the future.
Yeah. And you also make a point. Uh, that the author uh right at here. Yeah. It right. Um, goal is just a momentary change. Is it? Yeah.
Mm,
Or the
yeah.
achievement of the goals is just a momentary change. So that's mean. And also he also say that if you too focus on goal, and it will restrict your happiness, because just like what you say, we need to keep increase our target, so that we
Mm,
can, yeah, so get so that we can hit the higher goals. Yeah.
yeah.
So we think we will only feel happy when we hit the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when the goal was achieved, uh or hit it, okay, then maybe we will stop. I will
Mm,
stop,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
we
This
will
is
go.
called the yo-yo effect in this book, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm. Then we will have a backward. Mm.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So is
And
this part is really good.
and the author also uh suggests us to focus on system, and also try to find happiness from system and not
Mm.
from the goal.
Yeah. Yeah. And then there is also something comes to my mind also, which the uh, the author say that goal is to uh, focusing on goal is to win a game, but focusing on the systems is like it is for the long term. What how to say continuing to play the game. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. And this remind me one thing, which is uh, which is an article. And
Oh.
actually, this is a sentence in the article which written by my favorite writer Li Xiaolai. And in one of his book,
Mm.
is the book name is to the okay this is a Chinese book. Yeah,
Mm.
the name of the book is 通往财富自由之路. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
so is the book name, uh if we translate into English, is something like the way to become a to be, to become rich. Yeah, the way to
Mm.
become rich. Mm.
Yeah.
And in the first chapter, or in the first few chapter, and uh Li Xiaolai, yeah, this Mr. Lee mention one thing. Yeah. If we already financial freedom, is not the end point of our life. For example, we work hard, okay, and we earn a lot of money,
Yeah.
and then Fortunately, luckily, we get a million or 10 million or even 1 billion in
Yeah.
we earn we would we earn a billion, okay, in our life, so that we can claim that we are financial freedom. But that is not the end point of our life. So what is the end point of our life? There is no end point. We still need to grow. So this is also something like focus about the system. So your life still ongoing. Okay,
Yeah.
you can still keep improve yourself. This is just like you say. This is uh we need this is the game that continuously we need to play. Is it?
Yeah. To continue
Something.
the game.
Yeah.
Instead
Mm,
of just focusing on the championship of the game.
mm,
There's no championship.
mm.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you have anything want to add in?
No.
Okay. Me neither. So that's all for our today conversations. How do you feel? Did you enjoy our Did you enjoy the conversations? Please tell us what you think of our conversations. And we are not native speakers. If you found any vocab or grammar mistakes that we made, please also comment to let us know, because we want to learn more and improve ourselves. Remember to like and subscribe to us. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.